It's been an historic day for the Braves franchise, as the man to my right is the 12th and newest general manager of the Atlanta Braves. Congratulations to John Coppolella.
Thank you, Chip. Thank you very much.
Has it hit you yet?
Yeah, it has. It's a little bit surreal. You know, I mean, you know, it's not the kind of thing where you really care about titles or, I mean, this or that, but just, you know, you want to be a part of something special, and just with what we have here is very special.
Copy, what's been the hardest part? Wait, can I still call you Copy?
Sure, yeah.
or should it be,
want,
or how about Mr. Copy?
No, that's fine.
All right. What's been the hardest part about this level of management, where you had been an advisor, I mean, or I'll say like a consultant helping the other general managers, but what's it like at this level of management? What's the hardest part?
Well, you know, it's hard because I think now you are that, you are that name that is associated with the, you know, on field. You have every win and every loss. Whereas, you know, for this year, it was John Hart wearing it. You know, and look, I mean, I can't say enough good things about John Hart or John Schuerholz. They're both two great men. And you know, just what John Hart went through with this year. You know, it's a 90+ loss team. It's a really tough year. It is a year that we have vowed will not happen again. You know, as we head to 2016, it's where I end up wearing that every game. And you know, it's one thing if you just wear it as a part of the front office, but when it's your name as the team's GM, I think it's somewhat different.
Yeah, this is like a child. This is your creation, for lack of a better way of putting it, right?
Yeah. Yeah, and, you know, look, I mean, I think that like a child, you're, you know, just with each day you see it change, grow, and that you know it's not a finished product. And that, you know, we hope that this child will grow much better in 2016 and better in 2017 and better in 2018.
A lot is made these days, John, about what style of GM you might be, almost like a manager. I know the young fellow that was hired in Milwaukee, everybody talks about him being a very bright Ivy Leaguer, sabermetrics-driven type guy. Is there a title we can hang on you that's similar to that, or how would you describe yourself?
I would try to be a lot like John Schuerholz and John Hart, which is really hard. I think that three big words for us are we and us. You know, we have really good people here, and you trust them to handle their jobs and go from there.
Yeah, you know, that seems to be a sound strategy. Who better to learn from than arguably the greatest general manager in the history of the game, and John Schuerholz, and John Hart, who's built several franchises, the Indians, the Texas Rangers, and has helped you here with the Braves.
Absolutely. I feel very fortunate just to have that opportunity to where I could learn from them both. I mean, you know, and they're so, you know, they're both very smart. They've both done great work on field, but they're great people off the field too. I mean, these are just, you know, they've got great families and great lives, and they've been really good to me. So I feel very fortunate, very blessed.
It has to make you feel good to think about the things that they said about you during the press conference. Talked about your work ethic, your smarts, your education, your passion for the game as well. I can't think of a better compliment for someone getting a job like yours than those kind of words.
Yeah, you know, I'd say that's the part that's probably the most surreal. And just because you think so highly of them both, they have done, you know, they have both done such great things in this game. Just to hear those, you know, great words from those two that I think so highly of, it means the world to me.
3 balls, 2 strikes for Cameron Maybin. We've had a quick inning. It's not quite over yet. Cameron with a base hit against Strasburg, his first time up. And he lines one toward left, and that'll drop in front of Jason Worth. Cameron Maybin. It's been quite a find for the Braves, and that leads me to a point we were asking and wondering. Your vision for the ball club for the future. Braves have accumulated a ton of pitching. What's the state of the farm system now on October 1st as opposed to October 1st, say, 2014?
Oh, you know what? Night and day. We were ranked by Baseball America in the offseason 29th farm system, second to last farm system. We were ranked by ESPN in July as the second best farm system. So we jumped 27 spots in a span of about 9 months. It's through the hard work of our, great scouts, guys like Roy, just guys like Roy, Clark, Brian, Bridges, Gordon, Blakely. I mean, it's a really good group, and they've worked really hard. I think that that's a really big thing for us, and as we head forward to 2016, we would hope that we can get more. There we go. We can get more impact up here from our own farm system, not just where we've got to go out into the free agent marketplace, because that is a very inefficient use of resources.
Stolen base and a throwing error from Ramos. Wet baseball. It looked like that thing took a big right turn from his perspective as it made its way to center field, and the tying run 90 feet away. At the time Coppy shows up, we score a run, so we're going to keep it here as long as it takes.
Amen.
You said inefficient use when you're talking about the free agency, but it's got to be the quicker fix in some ways, isn't it? I mean, if you're thinking about,
that isn't always the very best fix.
It may not be the best long-term fix, but when you're talking about improving for 2016 and vowing not to have 2015 happen again, there aren't, at least from where we sit up here, that many, I'll say, position players that are ready to step up here and help out. So what are your other options to make that better next year?
Yeah, I think the big thing for us would be bullpen. We have lost a lot of leads. If we can get our pen better, that'll have a big impact on a better season.